Well, hello, I'm Michael Connelly, and I am the founder and director of Odyssey Training Center. And what I wanted to do is just tell you a little bit about my journey today. And I think the first place to start is what motivated me to start Odyssey 25 years ago, this July 15th. So, July 15th will be 25 years since I started Odyssey. And what really motivated me to do that is I'm in recovery and I had gotten into the field and I had worked as a CAC3 for about 11, 12 years in a variety of roles. I'd worked with adolescents, I'd worked with adults, inpatients, I did outpatient, I did DUI therapy and education part time. I did a variety of roles over those years. And while I was doing that, I had the opportunity to do a couple of CAC training classes. I went down to what was called ADAD at the time, BHA now, and took a training of trainers. And I really enjoyed it. And I did my first couple of classes, and I thought, this is fantastic. Because, of course, as a CAC3, as a counselor, I'm working with individuals, I'm working with families, I'm, working with groups. And that's great, but it's just really it's that individual one-on-one kind of interaction. When I did the CAC training, what I really felt was, oh, this way I am impacting the actual counselors who are going to be doing the one-on-one therapy, doing the group therapy. This way I could have a much bigger impact on the field and address some of the issues that really concern me, particularly around issues of recovery and helping people understand the nature of addiction. So, after several years of continuing to be a CAC counselor and doing training part time, I think I did that for 5 or 6 years, I decided to open up Odyssey. I took a risk. I decided I want to do my own training agency. I want to bring in the best people in the field that I know personally who are excellent trainers or have the potential of being excellent trainers and create a staff of people, myself included, who will provide the highest quality training for CACs in the state of Colorado. And that was my goal. And what I believed at the time and what I believe today is that by providing that kind of training, that in depth type of training where you really get a sense and a feel for addiction, as I like to say it, trying to help people understand addiction from the inside out, okay? So that you can really work with your clients and connect with them. That was the goal. And, as I mentioned earlier, a big part of the motivation for, really my whole career, which is my whole adult life, has been involved in addiction and recovery, is because of my own struggle. I, like many people, struggled with alcohol and drugs, was totally addicted, and I mean, fairly stereotypical. I mean, why did I finally get motivated to quit? Well, one, I had a lot of help, but I had a lot of consequences. I mean, I lost my job, I got a DUI, I was about to end up being divorced. So I hit bottom. And with the help of many, many people over the years, I was able to get in recovery and stay in recovery. And that has been the gift that has changed my life. Not just my life, but my family's life, the friends around me, our neighbors. I mean, the impact of recovery is like ripples in a pond. It has many, 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 many effects. So I'm extremely grateful for that. And that's what's motivated me all these years. And I continue to focus on the goal of providing the highest quality training. So, what I hope is that when students take their CAC training through Odyssey, the depth of understanding that they receive, that they get through the training, really helps them understand addiction and recovery in a deeper way that can allow them to help the people they're working with. And that's the goal. And I think that over the years, if there's, you know, an area that I think we need to focus on more in terms of CAC training, I would like to focus more, and this is what we try to bring into the class around recovery. I think we've learned a lot about addiction over the years. We've made tremendous strides in understanding the complexities of the biopsychosocial dimensions of addiction, and that has greatly benefited our understanding and our ability to provide better treatment. And I think we need to continue that process, continue that as our goal, and that we're making strides. That treatment today is much more effective than it was 40 years ago when I first started. And that's the message I want to continue. That treatment is improving, we're understanding addiction better, and we have the skills, the understanding, the technologies to provide effective treatment for addiction and help people begin and sustain their recovery. So with that, I think that's about it. It's been a great ride. I have enjoyed my entire career. It's really been one of the most meaningful and satisfying and enjoyable careers I could imagine. And I hope you find the same in your career working in this field.